Well, this is my siding that they finally brought out here. Looks pretty good. Just looking at the top now, that don't mean anything until I get digging into it. But it looks all right. They got some boards, where they hit it with the forklift and monkeyed it up. They told me, just bring them back whenever I get to them. And they ain't got to worry about that. I damn sure am, because it's bad enough. Now, this side here looks all right, as far as I can tell. There might be a couple on the bottom down there. Might be too bad. I went and I got some 2x6s, 18 foot long. Well, we peeked through about, 30 or more, maybe closer to 40, and I got, I think it was 15. I was getting 22, and they didn't have no more. So they finally gave me some 2x6s, 20 foot long, and they look really good. I was surprised how good they look. And I got, I think it was 12 1x6s, 16 foot long, and they look really good. But man, those 18 footers, they were just atrocious as usual. But luckily I was there and I just picked through them, And I tried to strap this down, and it didn't help it a bit. I got up to a 4-way crossing, and I was kind of pointing uphill, kind of like that. And I took off from there, and all this, I bet you right that close, probably half of this just shot right off the back, because the trailer's already tilting up, just sitting flat, with my truck flat, and this, on flat ground, this trailer still tilts up because it's a little bit lower profile trailer. The other trailer I normally get wasn't there. It sets up a little bit higher, so I should have put something across that tail end back yonder, where the lumber would have been kicked up instead of down. And man, I strung that damn lumber out there. Holy crap. So there's a bunch of people started to help me though. I mean, great people. Even offered me some straps. I said, well, I got straps, and I thought that would hold it. There's no way that laying flat like that. There's no good way of tying it down. I mean, I couldn't wrap it around it because some of it didn't stick off far enough. The 18 and 20 foot piece, I could have wrapped it around that, but the 1x6s that were 16 foot long, they were the same length as the trailer. So it was just a conundrum, And the boy was helping me stack on tree. He was trying to put it all on one side. I kept telling him we need to spread it out. So, and it was getting late. It took him forever to get it. It's blah, blah, blah. It's just, I don't know. You got to laugh, keep from crying. And I'm already, broke enough. I mean, crap, I'm spending all this money on this lumber and shit and everything. People always ask, oh, you got plenty. I said, man, steamboat whistles were a dime a dozen. I couldn't buy the echo off one. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not flat broke, but, you can always wish to have a little bit more money. And I got the rest of these boards up on this side. I only had it like halfway. So I got some of them back up on this side over here also. I'm going to try to get stain some of those boards and try to go and get some on this side over here where I put this window in over here. So I got that window in. And, try to get, this thing stiffened up a little bit. So this window here's in. Looks really good, I think. And so I need to get the door up here and get it put in too. I got to put the trim around this. I use a 2x4 pine, put it around my windows. Now the door's already got trim on it. I think it's called brick mold trim. I think it's something like that. That's what they call it, I think. So I need to get one out here, get one of the doors out here and get it put in. And that'll help stiffen it up some. The windows and doors will. But I really need to get this thing stiffened up some. And cause these boards are ratchets. The truss already got it. They are already twisting up there. You look at that and right. don't know if you can tell it here, but man, it's cocked at least about 15 degrees to the right on that one. And this one here is almost about as much on that one there. I don't know. Yeah, right there. And that one right there. See how slanted it. So I got to put some bracing in between them, see if I can straighten them up. It's just, you know, I've had to let it go so long and it's rained on it and everything else. I mean, I can't. I'm just, you know, by myself. It's, you know, I just can do what I can do, and that's it. I mean, but I'll get it. It's just one of them things, you know. I just got to keep picking away at it. So, but I got pretty much all my lumber now, I think. Well, I'm going to have to build my doors here. From my garage door to draw this back down here. So I got to build those. Well, I reckon that'll be probably about the last thing I'll do is build the doors. But I'm going to shack it on to the house. Get something cold to drink and a popsicle. Yeah, everybody, I hope everybody has a great day. Better than mine anyway. It ain't got to be much to be better than what mine was today. Today it was just chaos, you know. But, you know, like saying goes, you know, shit happens. Well, this damn table saw was just too heavy for me. Try to get it in the back of this golf cart. So I put it on a piece of tin. Screw me a 2x4 to the bottom side of it down there. Drill me some holes in it. Wrap the chain around the damn golf cart here. Got some extra strong big old tire wraps that I have. See if I can pull it up there. All I can do is turn it over and tear it all to crap. So, but this is my game plan. It might not be the brightest one in the world, but I don't know of any other way to move this damn thing. So, need more muscle than what I got. So, old frickety frack. That's the problem, you know, when you get old. When I was a younger man, I probably could have got that bad boy up in there, but it's all cast iron top. I mean, this top is solid. This is one of these older table saws. So it's really freaking heavy. I don't even remember how I got it out here. Can't use a hand dolly because the legs are too far apart to use a hand dolly unless you had a really wide one. So we'll give this a try and see what happens. Well, it worked. I got from over there at the well house all the way to right here. Had to do away with the 2x4. It was too thick, couldn't get a long enough bolt, so I took the 2x4 out and just hooked it right to the tin where those holes are drilled at. And I pulled that bad boy, pulled it right on out here, no problem. Finally something went my way. I'm like, damn. But I ain't got much done. I got boards stained this morning. Them dried. I got them piled up over here, so I got 14 boards there, and I got my trim 2x4s here. I got to get some more. I ain't got enough of these, I know that. I gotta have 2 at that corner. I'll need another at this corner right here whenever I go around this end here. And then I gotta have to go around that other window over there and a window over yonder. So I got to get some more 2x4 yellow pine. I had to go to Barth and get that. Or either Lowe's house where I got these other ones. I got them at Lowe's. They was 10 foot long, one about $5 and something a piece, which I thought was pretty damn good, pretty cheap. So anyway, now I'm gonna go get my stuff to cover this thing up with. I got it all out here. I got my planer out here. I got my miter saw out here on the stand out here. And my planer, I got it up under this tub. Yeah. So I got the stuff to cover that up where I had it over it. Well, I just bring it out here and cover it up. I have everything out here. having to try to drag shit in there into the garage that ain't done. You know, trying to drag stuff in there to get it, cut it and everything. I got a hell of a lot more room out here. So this, I hope will work out a lot better. But let me go get my other stuff, and I got to get in and start making some stuff for supper here in a little bit.